copyrighted music. I totally wish, I really, really, really want to get this. But it's $20 in here, and it's $15 on Amazon. So I was watching, oh my gosh, I don't know what her name is. I just put her name on the screen. I was watching her, and I think this is like a series, and I'm looking for some like really good fantasies. So I don't know, I'm kind of in my fantasy era. Eventually I do want to get Fourth Wing. I do eventually want to get the hardcover. It's like $20 in here, but it's like $13 at TJ Maxx. So I may go to TJ Maxx and get that one. But I heard like this particular series is really good. So, and I think, I don't know. Oh, they have, okay, so this is what I was looking for. I was actually gonna buy this on Amazon. I might pick this up. Because I have Phantasma. No, I have not read it yet, but it doesn't matter. I think I want this. I think I'm gonna get that because I was looking for that at the bookstore. Someone did tell me I'm actually gonna put her YouTube page on here, and she talked about books. I'm actually gonna just insert her video in the description, and she was talking about how like if the TikTok books were like worth the hype, and she did recommend this one. She said that this series was really good. I actually came here to get this one because if I ordered on Amazon, I have to what is it, y'all know how in order to get it like the next day, you have to pretty much like spend $25 to get it the next day. And even though it's cheaper on Amazon, I don't want to have to spend $25 to get this. So I'm just going to pick this up in here, and it's only like $14, and that's not even bad. So yeah. You know what though, even though this book, I really didn't typically too much like this. I did like the spicy scenes in this book, but I am interested to read the second or the dual. Oh my gosh, look what that, disrespectful. So even though I didn't particularly like this book, I mean, it was okay. I'm not gonna say that I don't recommend this book, but I definitely am really excited to read Brimstone that comes out in November, so I will definitely be picking that one up. They have all the Stephen King books in here that I actually have on my Amazon cart. Oh yeah, look at all these Freedom McFadden books. I actually downloaded all these on Amazon on Kindle Unlimited. So that's not bad for the hard copies of that. So you have some manga, anime. Okay, let's see what's down here. So these are more, actually this is like $45 on Amazon. These are Christian inspiration. And these are like the mass paperbacks. Y'all, the only time I like mass paperbacks is when it's like the last book. Like, it has to be literally like the last thing to get. I mean, they are a little bit cheaper. This one's $12, so I don't know about that. I don't really like mass paperback that much. Usually, I don't even pay over like $7, $8 for mass paperback at all. So I think I'm just gonna pick up like 2 more books and then I'm gonna head home. So I literally just went and got my dogs done because I was gonna get them done during the week, but I ended up not getting them done, but I'm super cute. So I am back at home. So y'all need to let me know like if the noise out there is a little bit too much for y'all. Because I don't know, it seemed like the perfect time to actually do the rest of the video. I usually hate sitting outside because I hate bugs. So I actually sprayed some tea tree on my arms so that I can actually not get bit up by mosquitoes, because where our rental home is, it's like a ravine down there, and y'all, it'd be like so many mosquitoes up here on the patio porch or whatever they call this. Okay, so anyway, so I absolutely finished Onyx Storm. One word, amazing. I absolutely loved it. I really loved how Violet just really became into, like, you could definitely see her growth, and you could definitely see Violet's growth in this 3rd book, because I think from the 1st book to like this book, according to the literature, like, of course it's been like years. So absolutely loved it. Amazing. Do I recommend this? Yes. Was it better than Fourth Wing? Not really, but I did give it a 4.5. Or should I give it a 5? I don't know. Between a 4.5, maybe 4.75. I don't know. Between a 4.5 and a 5. So, also let me know if the lights. Also, just let me know if like the sun was bothering y'all, because y'all know, like, look at that melanin. But anyway, so I'm gonna actually show you all what I got from Walmart. Y'all know, yes, I do shop at Walmart for books, because sometimes they are a little bit cheaper than like Books A Million, especially if it's a regular price. So I'm gonna move, y'all, I'm sorry, this is too much going on. I'm gonna move that a little bit back from the lighting. So I know I said I wasn't gonna buy any more books, but like, there are some books that I really love to have physical copies of. And one thing that I know is that when it comes to fantasy reads, y'all, let me know in the comments if you're like this too. When it comes to books that are like totally outside of your genre, totally outside of like your comfort zone, I literally have to have the physical copy, whether it's the physical copy in electronic form or if it's the actual like tangible copy. So with fantasy, I realized I can't just listen to the audiobook. I literally have to have the physical copy because it's no way I'm going to understand what is happening in the book if I do not have the physical copy. So let's see. So the first book is, like I said before, I will put her name on the screen, but I saw her video on books from TikTok, whether they were worth the hype or not, and she had this on there. So I decided that I wanted to pick this up, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And I've saw this book for years, but I've never really been into fantasy. So I've never really been like, oh, I really want to get that. But she definitely said that it was really good. And I kind of trust her judgment. So I was like, let me go try to find this at Walmart because I think I actually want to read this. So when 19-year-old Huntress, Fayer, y'all, I'm going to put that in the, when 19-year-old Huntress Fayer kills a wolf in the woods, a terrifying creature arrives to demand retribution. Dragged to a treacherous magical land she knows about only from legends, Fair discovers that her captor is not truly a beast, but one of the lethal immortal fairies who once ruled her world. At least he's not a beast all the time. As she adapts to her new home, her feelings for the fairy Tamlin transforms from icy hostility into a fiery passion that burns through every lie she's been told about the beautiful, dangerous world of the Fae. But something is not right in the fairy world lands. An ancient wicked shadow is growing, and Fair must find a way to stop it or doom Tamlin and his world forever. So I'm excited to read this. I'm actually going to read this with the graphic audio version. So I'm going to be doing like a little bit of immersive reading with this. And I'm trying not to download it too early because I'm going to be sharing with y'all the book that I'm going to be reading for next week. And then I picked up Powerless. She also recommended this on her channel as well. So I am excited to read this. And I'm not sure if this is YA or not because I really didn't get a chance to look. But this was like $14. Usually you could tell by the price, and I already know, y'all know, I don't like hardcover, but guess what? That's all they had. So I decided to get this one because this is the first book. Usually what I like to do with series is I like to buy the first physical copy. And then if they're good, then I would think about buying the second and third physical copies of the series. But I like to just at least get one, y'all know, like a trial run. I at least like to just get one first to make sure, like, okay, this is an author whose writing style that really resonates with me, because some people can be writers, but everyone just does not resonate with how you interpret information, if y'all get what I'm saying. So Powerless, it says, I'm gonna read a little bit. It says, the elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Ilya and shunned from society. No one knows this better than Peyton Gray, an ordinary posing as a psychic to blend in with the elites. But when she unwittingly saves one of Ilya's princes, Kai Azar, she's thrown into the Purging's trials, a brutal competition showcasing the elites' powers. If the trials and the opponents within them don't kill her, the prince she's fighting feelings for will, if he discovers what Peyton is, completely ordinary. So this sounds like it's going to be like really good. So I'm excited to like read this. And then the cover just eats, y'all. So it's so pretty. Now I'm not gonna lie, I do love fantasy books. I love the covers of fantasy books. They're always so pretty. And I think that sometimes that's what captivates me about the fantasy books, is that the covers are just so amazing. So the next one is Enchantra. I hope I'm saying it right. because I'm from the South. Because sometimes I'll be wanting to say Enchantra. But Enchantra, so I have the first one, which is Phantasma. I have not read it yet. But we all know we're book lovers, so we're going to buy a series. And I've heard great things about this one too. So I really wanted to complete the series since it's only a duology. So I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and pick this one up so that I can have both of them. And I don't have to worry about buying it later. So this is by Kaylee Smith. And it says, when Genevieve Grimm's mother dies, she left with questions no one can answer until she receives an invitation to Enchantra, a cursed palace in Italy frozen in time. Though denied entrance by the sinfully handsome yet hostile Roman Silver, Genevieve finds her own way in and soon realizes her mistake. So I'm definitely going to try my best to read at least Phantasma. So like, if y'all saw my September mood reading TBR video, which I can link that below as well if you missed that one, I only had maybe like 6 or 7 fantasy reads on there, but I'm trying to actually finish those physical books first, and then once I finish the ones from the video, then if I have time, I'm actually going to start on the first one, which is Phantasma. So, and then I want to like start on this one, but I really want to finish my physical TBR that I set up in my September video. So just let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books that I mentioned today. Like, what was your rating? What did you like about them? What did you dislike about them? And also give me some recommendations for any fantasy reads that you have read that were really, really good and you think would be like really good for me. So just to let y'all know, it has to have some action. It cannot be like traditional, I want to say like traditional fantasy where there's no action, no romance. No, it has to be like action, and it has to be really strong character development, really strong plot development. The storyline has to make sense. But anyway, if you stay with me to the end of the video, give me a book emoji in the comments. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Even if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you put a book emoji in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.